In the shadow depths of the cosmos, where ancient whispers coil like serpents in the void, there lies a world torn and scarred. Contritus, a world once ruled by divine might and celestial rivalries, now haunted by the echoes of gods long fallen and horrors beyond mortal comprehension. It is a realm where the fabric of reality itself has been rent asunder by eldritch nightmares, and the remnants of civilizations drift like ghost ships upon a fractured sea. Long ago, the continents of Contritus were cradles of divine dominion. To the north, the Asur reigned with a ferocity akin to the storms of the north winds. Vikings carved in myth and flesh, their culture a tempest of war and honor. Under the Allfather Odin, they worshipped strength and fate, their sagas etched in runes and blood, their ships daring the icy depths with hearts ablaze with divine fervor. Casting their shadow to the east, the Olympians held sway over lands of marble and mind, grand ideals and passions woven into the very stones of their cities. Under Zeus's dominion, they reveled in their grandeur, their politics and pursuits a mirror of mortal hubris and divine caprice. Their temples soared upward, trying to pierce the heavens, yet beneath their splendor lurked the eternal ambition and petty quarrels of gods and men alike. To the west, the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, ruled with a solemn authority etched in faith and bloodshed. Their domain bore the marks of a world shaped by crusades and piety, a land where holy wars scarred the earth and relics of divine justice lay buried beneath layers of despair. Their churches and cathedrals, stained with the memories of sacrifice, stood as silent witnesses to a faith that once united worlds in fervent devotion. In the heart of this divine chaos there thrived a city, Legatio, a sanctum of neutrality, a place where gods and mortals, beast and elf, human and dwarf, mingled in uneasy accord. Its walls, vast and labyrinthine, concealed a city of whispers and secrets. Here, representatives of the pantheons brokered peace and rivalry alike, their voices echoing amid the tangled alleys and shadowed courtyards, a fragile mosaic of coexistence amid the chaos. Eons passed in their endless cycle of war and reconciliation, until the day the stars themselves wept. The great old ones descended, eldritch abominations, nightmare incarnate, ripping through the fabric of reality with claws of madness and eyes that saw all as nothing but entropy. They poured forth from beyond the stars, unleashing chaos upon Contritus, their presence twisting the land into unrecognizable nightmare. In that hour of darkness, Tyr the Asur, heroic and terrible, summoned divine strength. He lifted Legatio from its foundations, casting it into the southern seas, and shielding it behind a barrier of divine power, a bulwark against the abyss. Yet the world itself shattered beneath the onslaught. Continents cracked, mountains crumbled, seas boiled and shifted into new configurations. The old order was drowned in chaos, and the gods, presumed slain in their sacrifice, vanished into the void. Those few who survived the great old one's wrath retreated, leaving behind a world scarred and forsaken. The denizens of Legatio, those who remained behind the divine barrier, struggled on, shaping a new existence outside divine influence. Yet, the long-lived races, once blessed with extended lifespans, elves, dwarves, found that the curse of mortality now gripped them just as tightly as it did humans, their ages rushing forward in a blink. Now more than 3 centuries have passed. The gods are absent. Their divine voices silenced. The denizens of Legatio, those who escaped the worst, live in a fragile, haunted peace behind the barrier. Their lives a shadow of what once was. Outside, the world of Contritus is a fractured, haunted wilderness. The land is a jigsaw of islands, remnants of forgotten empires, ruins of grandeur scattered across a sea of darkness. The only landmark of massive stature that remains is the monolith, an immense black obelisk that pierces the sky like a wound in reality itself. Some brave or foolish souls have ventured beyond the barrier, into the shattered remains of the old world. Those who returned speak of horrors, abominations twisted by eldritch corruption, echoes of the great old one's madness, lurking on the cursed islands, waiting in the shadows. 49 years ago, the monolith, standing silent and inscrutable, a monument of black stone in the frozen north, an enigma wrapped in darkness and dread, changed. A strange figure, massive in stature, appeared at its base. To the terrified onlookers, he resembled Loki, the Asur god of mischief, but twisted. An ominous parody that moved in a broken, convulsive manner, like a macabre marionette. It began with the writing of a single number, 100. Upon its writing, the inhabitants of Legatio, who were the age of the written number or older, were swept into a primal frenzy. Madness seized them, and violence erupted like a plague. In the throes of this madness, they took on abhorrent forms, possessing preternatural strength, attacking and killing anyone around them, until they were slain. So it was decided. Those who would be affected by next year's number would be sent forth, along with volunteers, conscripts, and other desperate souls, into the shattered world as expeditions. Today, Expedition 51 departs, with stalwart determination and fragile hope. They pursue relics of power, items obscured by time that hold the power to slay a god, allowing them to seek out and slay the source of their torment. Loki, the ancient trickster and architect of their curse. Thus the world of Contritus stands, an abyssal tapestry of divine fallen empire, eldritch horror, and human despair, a place where the past's divine ebbs clash with the monstrous chaos of the void, and only the brave or mad dare to seek answers amid the ruins. The darkness grows deeper, and the whispering stars watch, in silence,